Good afternoon, Pisces. This is my Gypsy Hermitage Tarot. Welcome to my channel. When it comes to connecting on Facebook, donating to my channel, or booking me for a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. So, as you know, or you may not know, but I'm doing a series of it's a Soulmate Twinflame. I don't know why I can't talk. Soulmate Twinflame readings. And it's my series of Divine Feminine Pisces, Divine Masculine of all zodiac signs. And I've already done Libra. I wanted to do some of the ones that are not classically thought of as being compatible. And even some that always have like interesting takes, that type of thing. And the Pisces and Libra one was it brought out so much just twin flame wisdom, not even just for Pisces and Libra. And I would advise anyone who's on this journey to listen to any divine feminine, divine masculine reading, any soulmate twin flame reading, because you're gonna get a lot out of it regardless of your sign. Okay, so this is divine feminine Pisces with divine masculine Gemini. Okay, because this is also an interesting combination. I don't usually have a lot that comes up, because I think most of what Pisces and Gemini can offer each other is friendship, especially when it has to do with male and female combinations, because Pisces can be friends. Like, we are really good at being friends with men. We do. We get along because we're so feminine. We get along very well, and we get a lot of balance from the men in our lives. So, and I think that's probably true of all feminines, you know. The masculine energy that we crave, and it's a part of what we need even in relationship, but that's what makes the ones that we have platonic relationships with, the ones that we are related to, as long as it's not dysfunctional, we need that energy as Pisces. We do, because for me, men have always encouraged me to be a certain way for my own best interest, and that especially my friends that have been masculine. So, and they keep me on my toes and keep me rational in a way that women friends don't, you know, because women as friends, we just co-sign each other's shit in a feminine way. We don't encourage each other to be more masculine, whereas men, if they just care about you, if you're just their friend, they're going to encourage you in masculine ways. They're going to encourage you just to put yourself first. They encourage more traits that are masculine. So anywho, let's pull a card. Oh, let's look at the bottom of the decks first, because this is always very, very telling. I'm going to start on this side. Okay, Pisces. With you and a Gemini, if you are involved with a Gemini or connected to a Gemini, there's a very strong mutual, intense chemistry between you. For some of you, either you represent a peaceful sanctuary to the Gemini, or the Gemini represents some type of protective sanctuary for you. Because Gemini men are very protective of whoever their wives are, or their the person that they love is. They have that masculine protective energy for real. And you, of course, suck that up. Most masculines feel that way about Pisces because we're so feminine. And again, probably from the Gemini point of view, they get nourishment, like spiritual nourishment and encouragement from you, Pisces. They do. And they even leave themselves vulnerable with you in a way that they can't most people when it comes to getting that kind of encouragement, or needing that kind of encouragement, okay? From the Divine deck, the Wildwood Tarot I'm using as the Divine deck, is the Archer. So, most likely in this relationship, the Gemini is the one who is the hunter, right? He is the one that is going to seek out your company, but he's also going to seek to keep things away from his Pisces that would cause her to want to leave or cause her to be hurt. He's going to be very protective of the Pisces for more than one reason. You know, even when it comes to whatever he does, like, you know, his mistresses, things like that, he's going to keep his Pisces protected from that world. This is the feminine deck. And you have the star card, which you had in the previous deck. And this, to me, there's something about this star card. It's like, Pisces, you believe, either you believe that the Gemini in your life is your destiny, like your destined partner, or you believe you have a destiny and it has nothing to do with the Gemini. I'm not sure, but you believe in destiny. You believe in fate. You believe in soul ties. What's on the masculine's mind? Well, himself. He is a Gemini. Gemini men and women, you know how I talk sometimes about the traits of certain signs, like the Aquarius is confidence. Well, the Gemini's ability, male or female, is the ability to focus on themselves and their interests almost solely. Even if you're their best friend, you're their best friend because you most likely are equally as independent and powerful. They're not, this is not the kind of friend, under that is the Temperance card. Oh, Pisces. There's something happening here. So with this Seven of Swords, because he has the Seven of Swords after 4 other cards, but it's in reverse. The Divine deck has the Seven of Swords upright. Seven of Swords is like deceptive behavior, sneaking around, right? To some readers, because there are 2 swords over to the side that could represent the twin souls, the twin flames, right? And these other swords could be other people that he's sneaking around with. The masculine, in the masculine deck, it's in reverse. So he's really striving to get away from that kind of behavior. But in the Divine deck, see, Divine will show you something that you didn't even know. Somebody is sneaking around behind the back of the other. In plain sight, even. This is not somebody that looks like he's hiding. He's out in the open. Or is it a she? That looks like a she. She's out in the open, hunting down the things that she wants, hunting down partners or, you know, prosperity or whatever it is, but in plain sight. This is much more of a personal, that might have to do with career or something, but in the masculine deck, that's much more of a having to do with relationship. But look at this. So he has, bottom of the deck for the masculine Gemini, he has the Emperor, he has Temperance. I mean, he is working on things that he has been out of control with in his life, but he has the Queen of Cups in reverse. He's trying to balance out how he feels about you, Pisces. There was a Tower that's forcing him to get balanced because there was something he was doing that was almost excessive or obsessive. I mean, the High Priestess is in here. He was doing things in a way, or perceiving you in a way that was obsessive or imbalanced for some reason, that now Divine is saying, no, you got to balance these energies, dude. You can't, Okay, so I don't know what that's all about. All right. When it comes to the Darkness and Light deck, the overall energy is the Faceless Ghost and the Haunted Girl. As far as, this is just bottom of the deck. This has to do with not knowing who's around you, not knowing who they really are. People around you wearing masks, right? But acting in a way so that you trust them, so that you think that the same pure intentions or motive that you have is the same motive that they have, and it's not. There's a lot you don't know. A matter of fact, behind those masks is scary. That's how much you don't know about these people. That can refer to people in your career who are biting you in the back. It could be family members. It can be friends. It can be a lover. It can be someone that you love. This can also represent, the haunted girl could represent the twins. And those can be people trying to keep you apart from both sides. From the masculine side. I just got that. From the masculine side and the feminine side. This is people, karmic partners, exes, family members trying to keep the twins apart. Because I don't see that here. I don't see the masculine moving off into another direction like we saw in the Libra reading. I don't see the feminine running away either. I don't. No, I don't. We'll see. Yeah, but this is protected though. This bond is protected. All right. In the Divine Feminine deck, Pisces, you have Catherine Labouré, the patroness of miraculous healing. She says, I am ready to heal. I am worthy of the miracles meant for me. That's so beautiful. And that's important. You know, it's your healing, it's your balance, it's all of these things that it seems both of you are doing that will eventually bring you together. I shared a story with the Pisces and Libra, the people that watch that, about this couple I saw on Judge Mathis yesterday. And I'm 54, so I do watch court shows. But there was this couple that didn't even get married or even have a relationship until 13 years after they met. And they would meet on and off from time to time, but it was always that one of them was in a relationship and the other wasn't, or they both were in other relationships and they couldn't get together. But it took 13 years. And what the man said was he just wanted to slowly get to know her. And some of the masculines are like that. Like they know there's something there, but they're not in any hurry. Because the thing about real love, and even if it's not a conscious decision, the thing about real love is it builds, it grows, it becomes purified over time. And and it's hard to do in separation, but it's hard to do when you're together too. You have some people that go through heart-wrenching pain in the way that they manage their relationships when they're young, and maybe even for the first 15 to 20 years. But then they go through awakenings and realize, oh my God, we're actually twin soulmates? What? And then they have another, 20 years of happy marriage. That's not everybody, because twin flames, this is not a common thing. I'm just saying that with the theory that this couple didn't rush it to be together, and then 13 years later, it's just like clockwork. They got together, they had a relationship, they got married, they knew it was right, and they're so, like their little spirits, their shine, everything is beautiful. That's twin flame. So I'm saying that a lot of the times with the twins, when you find that what some readers represent as twin flame road to union, oh, it's happening now, why aren't you doing these things? Everybody's journey is not the same. You know, a lot of the times when you have a reader that you look up to the most, and they are already in union, or their union looks a certain way, or their journey is a certain way, and then you feel like you have to try and copy that, and you try and force your situation. No, stop. That's not authentic. Everyone that thinks that they're twin flames are not. Everyone that thinks they've met their person has not. You got to just live. Live your best life. You don't know when, how, who, what. You don't. You don't. That older couple, and they're not older like 80 or nothing. They may be 60. They look like they're about, close to 60 or 60, maybe a little bit more. But I'm sure they didn't know along the journey of 13 years, right? Their 13-year journey to union. That's what it was. It was a 13-year journey to union. And they finally got there. I mean, it's so beautiful, but I'm sure they didn't know along the way. So all of this, in our heads, trying to no, that's not the journey. You need to come by? Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. My little boo-boos needed my help. So beautiful, beautiful energies already. I'm gonna pull for the overall energy of this reading. What I usually do is I pull one card for the overall energy, right? And then I pull some cards for the first round of tarot, and it's also building on the overall energy, okay? Bottom of the deck, new bottom of the deck is Sea Storm. This is being calm amid chaos. So there's some upheaval that's going on, and this to me is tied to the ghosts, the faceless ghost around the haunted girl. The twins are being inundated with criticism of each other. Like from the masculine side, there are people criticizing the feminine. From the feminine side, there are people criticizing her wanting to be with the masculine. And that's what this is. But the twins are calm. They're not feeding into it. They're not getting into arguments. They're not debating it. Because this is a soul journey. This is not a worldly journey where everybody gets a vote. It is not that. It is not that. So that's very interesting to me. Now the card that came out for the overall energy is the Candy Cane Angel. It's time for a treat. Usually this is not only one thing. Like it's time for, I've been on a sexual fast and now it's time for me to get laid. No. You could have been on a Daniel fast. You could have just done a 30-day fast, or you could have done like a number of months on a vegan diet. And now you're like, you know what? I really just want one meal of seafood, or I just really want to have pizza with my kids, or there's something, or I haven't allowed myself to spend any of this stimulus money. I really just need something for my business, and I want to go ahead and give myself that boost, that treat, or something pretty. Like you want to buy yourself a wedding dress, right? That just came to me. Some of you see like your ideal, you know what your ideal style of wedding dress is, and you know that one day you're going to meet your true partner, or you already know him, and that you're going to marry this person, and you're just going to take a leap of faith by purchasing the dress. And you've saved up for it, and you're just going to go do it. You don't care what anybody thinks, right? All this criticism. So anywho, let's pull some cards. This side is Pisces. This side is Gemini. Let's get 3 cards for to build on this overall energy for Pisces dealing with a Gemini. Ooh. Oh, Lord. These flew out like little paper airplanes. So crazy. Wow. All right, new card for bottom of the deck. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Pisces energy. You have come to a new perspective when it comes to your connection with this Gemini. Like, yeah, you're at peace, Pisces. I see just a lot of resignation and peace, and building on that, building on your contentment, building on the knowledge that you know who this person is, what his significance is to you, and vice versa. This is cards for Gemini dealing with Pisces. Cards for Gemini dealing with Pisces. Oh, Lord. New card for bottom of the deck. Ooh. Bottom of the deck for the masculine deck for the Gemini is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Interesting. So I don't know if it's you that's Queen of Pentacles in this Gemini's eyes, Pisces, or if he is interested or going into the direction of a Queen of Pentacles, or if he's building up his pentacles, you know. All right, let's go. Excuse me. Pisces, you have the Ace of Pentacles. It may be that he is building his pentacles. You have the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Hierophant. And you have the Moon card. So, the Gemini has the World, the Empress, and the Two of Swords. Okay, so Pisces, with the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Moon card, it's like you are embracing the building that you're doing. You know exactly what you're going for and how it's going to pan out in the future. But you're building an empire on your own, your side of the empire on your own. But you also expect to get married one day. You do. You know that you're going to marry your person. Look at the bottom of this card is two silhouettes of people. Those are the twins, right? You know you're going to marry either your twin or a deep soulmate. But for some of you, the identity of this person is hidden. It hasn't been revealed to you yet. For others, what is hidden is that your Gemini partner does not know that you want to marry him. For others, there's a Gemini who's interested in you, and you all, right, you don't know that they are your destiny, and maybe they don't know that you're their destiny. On the Gemini side, with the World card, it's like the World card, the Empress, and the Two of Swords, with the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this Gemini has ended something. It looks like he ended something with his counterpart, with his Pisces. And now he's at a crossroads. He doesn't know which way to go, but there's a Queen of Pentacles here. And the Queen of Pentacles here is beautiful and nurturing, right? Very stable. Could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But he just doesn't know because he knows who his Empress is. All right? Whether they know each other, whether they have had a relationship or not, he knows that this Pisces is his Empress. But he's stuck. He doesn't know which way to go. He doesn't know if he should tell the Pisces how he sees her. He just doesn't know. This is interesting. I'm going to pull more cards. I just cannot. This is the overall energy. Maybe I should just follow the prompts. I'm going to follow the prompts. But as you can see with the masculine, there's some stuck energy, some confusion. But also with the feminine, it seems like there's two stories. Some know that eventually they're going to marry their Gemini, but they don't know how he feels about it, or they haven't told him. It's a secret. It's something they keep to themselves. For others, this Gemini, you don't even know that that's your chosen person. It has the person that you're going to have this abundance and long-term relationship with. Divine has not revealed that to you, Pisces. All right, let's get 3 more cards. How do you feel about this person? How do you feel about this person, Pisces, this Gemini? How do you feel about this person, this Gemini, Pisces? How do you feel about them? Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. You're waiting for something to happen. Like you feel like there's been some type of change, or there's something curious there, and you're just waiting to see if they ever say anything. That's the bottom of the deck. How does the Gemini feel about Pisces? What the freak? What are these swords? I mean, yes, this is Gemini energy, but you both started out with swords, and not the best swords. And more swords. He is stuck in his head for real. What the freak? Oh. Wow. See? But this is a counterpart. King of Cups. You know, King of Cups has a deep well of love, but does not show it. Geminis, yeah, air signs don't show you that they love you. That's not something they just gonna come gushing out. Most King of Cups, like Pisces, Cancer, they will tell you. They will. Cancers are very demonstrative, very affectionate. Scorpios too, but not these King of Swords. Okay, anyway. How does Pisces feel about the Gemini? Seven of Swords. Look at that. What? The Magician and the Four of Swords. So because, okay, this sounds like someone you've already known, you've already been involved with, right? So because of deceptive habits in the past by the Gemini, the Pisces is in the mode of manifesting peace and healing for herself. But we had the healing card here somewhere. We did. There was some type of healing, protection. Yeah. Yeah. The Gemini, you've been doing some things that were not right. And how do I know? Because the Gemini has the Five of Swords, cheating and lying, right? Seven of Swords is sneaking around, being deceptive. And then I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt that it wasn't either one of the twins, but it looks like it was the Gemini who was being deceptive towards the Pisces. Eight of Swords, Nine of Wands. So the Gemini is a wounded warrior. There may be childhood wounds stemming from sexual abuse, and that's why this Gemini is kind of out of control sexually, doesn't know how to process or deal with people when it comes to love. And with Pisces being so loving, right? It's hard for this Gemini to process that or to honor that. It's like, what am I supposed to do? I'm just going to hurt this, loving woman. How am I supposed to do this? And he's trapped in his head, but with this Eight of Swords. But he's trapped in his head because he also wants to protect himself. He doesn't want her to be like, God, you're a piece of crap. I can't believe I got, nobody wants to hear that. Even if his actions have put him in the way of being cursed out, he don't want to receive it. And Gemini is not someone that shrinks from confrontation. No, that's not Gemini's. But when it comes to his heart, he doesn't want to hear that he's no good. Nobody does. No masculine likes to hear that, even if they have not done the best by the person that they're involved with. Even if they have not done any good toward this person, they don't want to hear that, you know? So that's how they feel. That's how both sides feel. Pisces feels like she needs to just heal herself from this connection. The Gemini feels like he's trapped in his head about what he's done, and he doesn't know how to make it right without leaving himself unprotected. So what does each side want from this? What does Pisces want from this connection with Gemini? What does Pisces want from this connection with Gemini? What does Pisces want? This is very similar to Pisces and Libra, only in a certain sense. Wow. Yeah, this is exactly the same three cards that Pisces had about Libra. You know, the thing about cheaters and their partners is that the person that gets cheated on is such a burden that you carry. Not a guilty burden. It's the burden of constant pain of knowing that the love a person has for you, they also have with other people, or possibly just one other person, you know? And it's that sharing of love, that betrayal. It's too much. There was a woman, there was actually a couple on the Steve Harvey show where this man was in his 60s. Like, oh my God. He was in his, 65, I believe he was. Solid 60s, right? Had a beautiful woman. She was so miserable because he cheated all the time. And he says the same bullshit that middle school boys that are just learning how to run game and juggle multiple partners say. Well, they're just friends. I can't have friends. Clearly not. Clearly not, because I don't share my vagina with my friends. No. But today, and I'm talking about today, currently in this time of 2021, and probably, for a while now, that's how people have lovers. Is they claim, and this is male and female, and they cheat on their wives with friends, and then the mistresses, they're no longer called mistresses now. It's like, no, we're friends, and just subjecting decent women, and decent men are going through this too, having promiscuous partners. The Quran says, you can always rely on the word of God from every genre of religion. But the Quran says the fornicators are for the fornicators, and the adulterers are for the adulterers, and the believers are for the believers. So that's why you have people of all faiths who are looking for their right partner. They're going about it in the ways of faith, of prayer, of fasting, of Daniel fast, of cleansing their energy and resisting partners of the world. So you have to be clear on that. That's very important. It really is. Because this energy, man, and Pisces, oh Lord. He's up in his head. He don't know how to wrap his head. Gemini doesn't know how to wrap his head around how not to be in this mode. Most Gemini men have mistresses, have side chicks. I mean, they're almost equal, not totally equal, but definitely along the same lines as Libra. It's not a different world in the least. Feminine deck, bottom of the deck, is the Three of Pentacles. The feminine Pisces always knows what she wants. She's a dedicated family person. She's not looking for somebody that's out in the world running around, and then you come home and you're home with her for 2 hours out of your day, and it's only right before she goes to sleep. That's shenanigans. So the cards that she has are reflecting that. Let's get some more cards for the masculine. What does Gemini want from Pisces? What does Gemini want? But it's funny that the cards that Pisces got for what Pisces wants from Gemini is the exact same cards that she wanted from Libra. It's crazy. What does Gemini want from Pisces? And it just may not work. Even with the Libra. If it's the same problem, it just may not work. This is too many cards, but I'm going to show you what came up. Oh, Lord. You know, the thing is, this is the masculine deck. The thing is, oh no, he has the Seven of Pentacles that came out, the Four of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. So he's standing his ground because this is how he's always been. And a lot of men defend that position of being a cheater even if they're married or in long-term relationship, because they're like, what, men cheat? I don't know a dude that don't cheat. That's how they say. That's how they justify it. And without, healing that energy, they will still build up with you knowing they're not going to change that energy. And because of that, they cannot give you an equal give and take. You're Pisces, you are a devoted type of woman. You're coming to relationship and family open-hearted and loyal. It looks like you're not finding that here, or you're not going to. Does that mean some women don't marry the man like we saw in the Libra reading? Some women do. The Pisces in the Libra reading may just be able to, because of certain lessons that she's getting from her ancestors. But here it feels so cold. Like it does. It feels so cold. Whoa. Oh, Lord. So, 2 cards came out. Okay, sorry. This is why a lot of women that I've seen in chats and in comments about Gemini and Pisces combination, they don't want the new beginning. See, the Gemini wants a passionate new beginning, but it's with the same crappy offer. Just with the Seven of Wands, he's standing firm on what he's defending his position. He's like, what? I'm a man. What? But he has that divine spark with you, but it's just like, what is he offering? What is not going to change? Oh my God, this is making me tired. I didn't even feel tired with the Libra reading just because of, I don't know why. It was just the cards that came out. But here, and Geminis can be so cutthroat cold. And they're not that's what it was. It's because of everything that Pisces and Libra have in common, that's compatible, that serves in relationship. They're both the type of people that want relationship, whereas Gemini, if they want a relationship, is really for how it's going to affect them, whether it's going to be this thing that they can, that people can see them in. This is their trophy woman, their trophy man. They don't want to be the woman without the husband. They don't want to be the man who doesn't have a wife at home who's traditional and taking care of the kids and whatever. It's not always the warm and fuzziest type of motives or even experience with the Gemini. It's not. They're not overly affectionate. Like, they're not real affectionate people. They're not. Which is different from the Libra. Even if the Libra is only that way when they are in your face with you. You know, they're very affectionate, very sweet and caring and things like that. But at least you have that. You know what I mean? At least there's something there. At least you can work together for the family. At least they're still doting parents. You know what I mean? But here, it just, I don't know. And maybe it's different with twin flames, and I have seen in the past where it is. This reading is not that. It just makes me feel so frustrated. So Pisces, you have the Seven of Cups in reverse, same freaking cards as Libra. You have the Three of Cups. This is what you want from them. And you have the Chariot. You want the Gemini masculines to stop running after all their options and random babes besides. So all their exes, all the people that are past lovers, plus new people that they might party with now. That they might meet because bars and restaurants and, public places are opening back up. You want them to stop that behavior, which we've already seen they've been deep in. They have 10 of Swords. They have the Sun card. And they have the Eight of Wands. They want to tell you, first of all, it's like they want closure. They want this to end. Oh, Lord. They want this to end because they want more happiness in their lives, but they want to communicate something to you. So it's almost like, for right now, I just want this to end right now so that I can go off and be happy elsewhere, which is a betrayal, which is why it's 10 of Swords for you, Pisces. It always involves other people. But it's like they want to tell you, but I want to be with you when I'm ready, when I want to. I mean, it's just not a good offer. It's just like, it shows. They know, it's like they want to set up, right? A passionate new beginning one day, but the same shitty offer. That's exactly what it says here. Exactly what it says here. I want to go off and have a very happy and abundant life, having fun. That's Gemini's shit. They love to have fun. But regardless of how that's going to leave you in the ego death, right? Ugh. They want to do that, have the freedom to do that, and when they're ready, they would love to have a passionate new beginning with you, but the offer is not going to change. Piece of shit. I'm sorry, you're not a piece of shit. Oh, you just have piece of shit tendencies. What about Pisces attracts this Gemini? Let's go to that, because I can't take it. What about Pisces attracts this Gemini? What about Pisces? Yeah. What about Pisces attracts the Gemini? Ooh. What about Pisces attracts this Gemini? What about Pisces attracts the Gemini? Gemini loves that when Pisces is committed, she doesn't just go jumping into other relationships frivolously. And for many Pisces, they don't even do that if they're single. They're very, especially because this is a twin flame collective that we're talking to. The Pisces is slow to say, that's my person. We're like, nope, I want evidence. I'll wait for God to give me confirmation, And the Gemini really admires and respects that and loves that. What about the Gemini attracts the Pisces? What about the Gemini attracts the Pisces? What about the Gemini attracts the Pisces? Okay, all right, that's a lot. But it's relevant. It's definitely relevant to Gemini, so I'm going to put it here. All right. New card for bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords in reverse. I don't know. I don't think that's true. I don't know. Come on. Five of Cups in reverse. That's more like it. She likes that. The Gemini is not a crybaby. He's not the kind of man that if they break up, he's going to be emotionally clingy or be a crier, because Pisces as such an extreme feminine energy really gravitates toward that alpha male energy, you know, even, and not that they can't ever cry, but she doesn't like, you know, for them to be too emotional. So Pisces, you're attracted to the fact that they're independent when it comes to building money. This is not the kind of masculine, not usually. Everybody's circumstances could change, you know, who they were born to be. But most Geminis get their money on their own. They are world beaters. Very strong leadership energy, very strong, ambitious energy in Geminis. Yeah. And they will cut your head off if they need to without hesitation. This is someone that is usually sitting on top of their empire when you meet them. This is not somebody you find in Page of Swords or Page of Pentacles energy. Not Gemini. And they gravitate toward union. They do. But only as it serves them. It's like you like that they like who they like. They usually have a lot of admirers. See all those cups and the ship going by and all the butterflies. They always have a lot of admirers. That's the masculine and the feminine of Gemini. They do. But when it comes to who they're going to give their cup to, their love to, that's going to be one specific person. It is. Why are they attracted to Pisces? Because Pisces is admired by others. Pisces is very strong in her opinions, very sexy. Okay? Some Pisces are very outspoken about social issues. Some Pisces are very fiery, right? But he loves that Pisces loves family. He loves that Pisces is long-term, you know, devoted. A devoted person, long-term, sticks to moral standards. And that when Pisces says she's going to do something, especially a divine feminine, she's going to manifest it. She's going to do it. She's consistent in that way. And he admires that. All right. What about Gemini kind of puts Pisces off a lot? Like for real, just a lot. What about Pisces? Gemini turns Pisces off. What about Gemini turns Pisces off? He's another one that does not jump quick. He's going to take his time. He's going to make sure this is what he wants to do. He is not going, and she doesn't like that. Not that she wants him to jump quick, but sometimes it just takes so long, you know. What about Pisces? Kind of throws Gemini off a lot. For sure, a lot. Okay. What about Pisces? Throws Gemini off. What about Pisces? throws Gemini off? Well, that Pisces can be a little mannish with the men. You know, Pisces can juggle people too. And a lot of the times, Pisces, if Pisces only designates you to be a lover, that's all Pisces will look at you for. And Gemini doesn't like that, because even if he's been that way, or even if he's open to having that with Pisces, he may not only want that with Pisces. He may want to go a step further and have a relationship and all that. A lot of times, it's even with players, when you give them a parameter that says, no, we just fucking, okay, we just getting together, we just having fun. I don't want, and then there's always a joke with players, okay, I don't want you to get attached. And Pisces is like, okay, bet. Shit. You know? But then they're like, well, wait a minute. Aren't I fly enough for you to get attached? You know? Especially with dudes that are used to women breaking their hearts over them because they want to be with them so bad. And Pisces is like, I only said I wanted us to hook up for sex. I love Pisces. All right. What throws Gemini off about Pisces is this. And this is very real, because when Pisces does not have a partner to be family with, all her focus is in her success. Is going toward, she's not focused on you. She's not thinking about you. All she's thinking about, manifesting. This is 3 of Wands, not 2 of Wands. See? Manifesting. Hermit mode. Success. All she's thinking about and building toward is that motherfucker right there. And it's not about you. Gemini don't like that. Gemini is the kind of person that wants that admiration. That's why they put so much time into the outside world. They put so much time into their superficial qualities, their looks, right? Their what they have, their money. That's Gemini. They're masters of the surface. They're masters of the trappings of life, the package. There's not always a lot of spiritual or moral depth to Gemini. And I'm not saying that as shade. That's the truth. Okay? So what he doesn't like is that Pisces is not on his jockstrap like a lot of other women. Like, she's not. And if you were in a relationship prior and you broke her heart, she really is not on your jockstrap. She ain't signing up for more of that shit ever. Even if she tells you that she will always love you. It will never be. I said this in the last reading with Libra. It will never be in the way that she was when she opened her heart completely. And to an extent, Gemini will admire that, just like Libra would admire that balance. But this is not balance. This is her not giving him any breeze. Any breeze, like. She's not giving him nothing. She's focused on her shit. Only on her success. Only on what she's building. She's not thinking about him. He doesn't like that she can do that. Okay? All right. What about Gemini does Pisces not like? Well, she has the 9 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and the Justice card. She doesn't like that him wrapping his mind around bringing justice and being happy together seems so hard to conceive of. It seems so hard for Gemini to understand. Well, what do we have to do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he only sees that in some way, this is going to change his life somehow, or she's trying to take away the things in his life that he loves. Lord. So she doesn't like that about him, that he makes it so hard. He makes love so hard, you know. He makes giving justice to a person that he has previously dogged out, who only came to love him. Now it's so hard to turn back and say, no, I need to love her. But how do I love her? How? What do I do? Oh, God. All right, let's take it back to what they want from this connection. What does Pisces want from the connection with Gemini? What does Pisces want from this connection with Gemini? What does Pisces want from this connection with Gemini? What does Pisces want from this connection with Gemini? Ooh. Ooh, Gemini. She ain't playing with you, Gemini, for real. Like, this was exactly the bottom of the deck card Pisces had with Libra. She wants to know that the conflict is over, that they can be together without a lot of conflict. That after whatever time apart or whatever work they do on themselves, if the Gemini does any work on himself, that it will lessen the conflict. What does Gemini want from this relationship or connection with Pisces? What does Gemini want from this connection with Pisces? What is... Okay, that's a lot of cards. He wants a new beginning. He does. He actually wants a new beginning with you, Pisces. But we'll see what the cards say. So, Pisces has the High Priestess, the Devil, and the Wheel of Fortune. Gemini has, girls, the Temperance card. Go in your own room. The Four of Cups. So funny. So many Four of Cups have come out on the Gemini side for this reading. The Fool card. So many fools too. So many moons. The Moon and the Six of Cups. So for Pisces, she wants to know that the dysfunction, the toxic behavior that Gemini has when it comes to relationships will be different in the future. When the Wheel of Fortune turns, if they come together, she wants to be able to look at him, to listen to him, and to know intuitively that he has cleaned his life up before she will ever give him another chance. He has, I already told you what he has. So he wants to know, or what he wants is to be able to balance out what he offers, to balance out the toxic things from the good things, to have a balance, right? Or be in a more balanced place where everything he does is not just going to bring Pisces down, so that, you know, he can take a leap of faith into the unknown when it comes to love. Even though he doesn't know exactly how that love is going to look, he wants to go into that unknown. He wants to take a leap of faith into that, but he knows he has to balance out, you know, his behavior. So let's pull some vintage wisdom cards. This is for Pisces first. Gemini. Yes. Jesus, yes. Muhammad, yes. Mary, yes. Joseph. Oh, Lord, this is funny. This, I'm telling you, tarot is deep. Tarot is deep. Tarot is deep. I can't believe what I've just picked up. Bottom of the deck is balance for both sides. Both sides have to be balanced for this to feel any warm, fuzzy, sexy. I mean, it's so funny that even the sexual energy didn't come out much, except for the Ace of Wands, but that was still tied to Four of Cups. I mean, just, it's like feeling hot about somebody and having somebody hit you with ice water at the same time. This has not been the best energy, but there's always hope, right? So, Pisces, you have abundance. You have surrender. And you have playfulness. Okay? So the universe is saying to you, focus purely on your abundance. And a part of abundance is happiness, right? Making sure all your needs are met in every category of your life. Just surrender to that. Surrender to the journey. Surrender to just being open to the journey of love and life. And stay playful. You know, Pisces, we can be like childlike. We can be very childlike in our energies. So just keep that. For the Gemini, look at this. He has the awakening card. He has, this is a miracle. He has love and purity. Ooh. And this is why, because see, Geminis love just to have fun. So that playfulness, if Pisces can like lighten up her energy and just focus on accomplishing, he'll respect that. Focus on surrendering to whenever, however this happens, the freedom of it, and being playful, being joyful, wanting to have fun. He will love that. Look at the transformation that he has the opportunity to go through. Having an awakening about what is love, how should you demonstrate love? How do people like to experience love? What are the love languages? All of these things, just learning more about the root of love in a deeper way that's not superficial. I got to give her some flowers. Here's some flowers. No, man. It's about feelings. It's about heart. You know, it's about affection. It's not that cold, distant shit, right? And they're really valuing the purity of Pisces, valuing love in a pure way, like children do, because I don't care if you're a Gemini or not. When you were a child, your feelings got hurt if someone rejected you. And you were happy with your friends. All children will hug and kiss their friends, want to be in their pockets. They're open-hearted. But life and the pursuit of ambition and material acquisitions turns Gemini into a bit of an ice king, a bit of an ice queen. Not even a bit, shit. But there's a part of them that can love. They got to thaw that shit out. So that's what the awakening may do for this Gemini. Let me know in the comments how this resonates with your situation. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Peace.